Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston leading his Buccaneers out of the tunnel. They're on their feet here in Tampa as the Bucs get set to match up with the New York Giants. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Palmer on 1st down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 5 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. Now Palmer.
And he's able to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are going to... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now it's Palmer. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Now Palmer. Now he's going to throw deep back up. And got his man. Complete. 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 49 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Palmer. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they, when they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out there. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
They go play action now. Palmer. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they think.
He's got a man. Complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They go play action with Palmer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Palmer. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Palmer on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. To throw again, it's Palmer. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. In for the score. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about
first down, Winston. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Blue ready.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. As his guys are in for 6, and the Giants are in. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From midfield now, here's Palmer. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that goes for a gain of 31. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eddie Vanderdoes breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now Palmer. And he floated one out there incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Palmer. But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Detroit!
On first down, it's Palmer. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Gone! Leopard!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
No, check, Patriot!
Right back to him on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
Detroit!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's Palmer to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
No, check, Patriot! No, check, Patriot!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His second.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Gone.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Gone!
Play action. It's Palmer. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
No, check, Patriot!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Palmer will throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now it's Palmer. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Palmer to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Palmer apparently wants to throw it. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Palmer now. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stump the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Throwing is Palmer. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. In for the score. And the Giants add on to their lead. Winston now to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Ready. Blue ready.
Winston from the gun on third down. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Ready. Blue ready.
A first down throw for Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating.
Let's go now. Ready. Blue ready.
They go play action. Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Oh, Palmer looking to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
you.